Morning.
Been a while since we've recorded anything. Haven't even picked up the GoPro in, I don't know, 3 weeks or something. A couple of reasons why. One, when we were in Albany, when it was raining, we started to get a leak in our roof. We had water coming out of our speaker that's in the ceiling, and then it started going into a light fitting as well, so that wasn't good. We were on a different angle when we were there, just propped up to get level, and since then we've moved on to Busselton. We're propped in a different position, or Chris has got is facing sort of head down,
Nose down,
yeah. And we haven't had the water leaking out there again, but we know there is a leak, so we obviously need to get that repaired at some stage. We've had a quote from a place that was recommended in Mandurah, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we're basically been not doing much to save up to have repairs and a full seal done on the roof in case there's any other leaks developing. It does appear to be a fairly new leak, doesn't it? From what we could see. We don't know where it is coming from, other than we think it's under the air conditioner somewhere. That's all because everywhere else on top of the roof looks really, really well sealed. So that's it. Plus it's been on and off raining. It's winter, so
on and off.
A lot more on than off.
I expected to see animals 2x2 last night.
Yeah, that's right. But because we have been just doing nothing for 3 weeks, we were starting to go a little bit troppo, so we thought, or cabin fever or whatever, we thought we will go for a drive today, even though it is still meant to be raining all day today. But that's what you get.
Sunshine!
Oh, it's actually a bit of sunshine at the moment, so yeah, it doesn't look like you'll probably think I'm lying, but we look back that way. That's the clouds and things that we just came from. But it is meant to happen, rain all day today and tomorrow I think as well, and maybe clearing a bit Friday, but today's Wednesday,
So we're going to go for a bit of explore down to Augusta.
Augusta,
it's about 80 k's or so from where we're staying at the moment. So
yep, and believe it or not, we haven't even done anything really in Busselton yet since we've been there, because
it's been too wet and windy even to get out in the pier.
Yeah, that's
pier.
right. The pier would have been pretty windy, yeah. And because we're trying to save our money to get these repairs done, even just to walk on the pier is $4.
Which is not much.
It's not much, but to walk on
I've never been
jetty.
charged to walk out into a jetty before.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. Anyway, so we thought, well, we've saved 3 weeks worth of fuel, so we'll go for a bit further out drive today, just to get out. So yeah, that's where we've been. We've had a few people asking what we're doing, when's the next episode coming out, and like we've always said, our episodes will never be, you know, every Friday of every week or whatever. They are just whenever we have done anything.
Yeah, they will be slowing down a little bit whilst we're here in West Australia, because we are taking a lot longer between moves. Like this is going to be 6 weeks in this location.
Yeah,
it will probably be 6 weeks in the next location.
Yeah, possibly.
So
yeah, and there's going to be a week that we'll be without the caravan, so we'll have to stay in a cabin and, you know, save up for things like that. But it's also good that we're here off-peak in a way, because we've been talking to receptionists at like the caravan park and that, and if we're in peak season, I don't think we could afford to actually stay here. It's normally around $110 a night to stay on a powered site in a caravan park, peak season, and if you're here in peak season, it's hot. And for us, we want air conditioning or access to air conditioning if it's hot. So we would be wanting to stay in a caravan park. We couldn't afford $110 a night. So at the moment we're getting a really good deal. It's stay 3, pay for 2. So it's working out to be $169 a week at the moment, which is really, really, really good
days, yeah.
for 7 nights. So yeah, so that's why we stayed for 6 weeks here. The next place is not as cheap. They also have a similar deal, stay for 4 or pay for 3, something like that, but not as cheap, but still cheaper than even they said theirs was $110 a night peak season. So it's crazy. So we decided that West Australia is okay to do off peak. It may not get the same temperatures or anything, but if we want to go in a pool, our caravan park actually has a heated pool, which we haven't been in yet, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough of us rambling.
We are aiming to be well north of Perth for Christmas time, which will be off peak, believe it or not, up there.
Yep.
So that's where we're aiming to be.
So eventually getting warmer weather, but it will be off peak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, yes, that's just
we'll
a big...
see what we see today. We'll show you a bit around where we go.
Yeah.
We were planning to do some caves down here, but with the amount of rain they've had over the last 4 to 5 days, I don't fancy going underground.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. I did have it on our little map to do today, but yeah, we might skip that. But it's just nice to get out and about and have a drive and yeah, see what Margaret River will be driving through, Augusta. There's a lighthouse out here. So yeah, we'll see where we go. Alright, so that's a bit of a catch up where we've been and what we're doing, and I guess not expect too much from us for the next, couple of months. We'll have a video here and there.
Get out and explore the area that we are. Yeah, we'll film it. Yep. It's been pretty damn miserable, and I don't feel like getting soaked every day.
No, but that's travelling life.
Yep.
And even yourself, if you're home and it's winter and it's rainy, you don't really go out as much because it's just that weather. So we're the same. We just happen to be in a caravan. Alright, we'll show anything that we see that may be interesting today. See you then.
G'day, we are Chris and Tracy. We made a life-changing decision, sold up everything in March 2022 to live in a caravan full-time, to travel and explore Australia. Come along and follow us as we live and share our dream.
Alright, it's just starting to rain again. We have arrived at Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. It's where the Southern and Indian Oceans meet.
We better hurry. Rain coming.
Oh yeah, look at the rain. Okay. So yeah, there's a bit of a sign here, and I'll zoom in when I'm editing. Just move out of the way. Oh, lighthouse up there. So it's meant to be the largest lighthouse in Australia.
We're not going to go walking.
It's going to start pouring, but entries $7.50, adults, senior 6, $3.50.
Come on, let's go.
And it's time to go. Oh my god. Oh boy. We're not getting out of the car for a while. Oh my god, 2 seconds I thought I'm soaked. Yeah. It's
Very wet.
very wet. We chose a great day to go out. Anyway.
I'm glad we weren't halfway up to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
There ain't no cover up there.
I need to wipe my glasses. I can't see a thing. Anyway, I think we'll be doing a lot of sightseeing from the car. It is so
What is
cute.
it? That's where the two oceans meet here?
Yeah, the Southern and the Indian or something like that. I was reading. Yeah. Anyway, got to clean my glasses off so I can see again, and yeah. That was sudden. Alright, now that I've dried my glasses and can see, I was just reading the photo I took of the sign back there. So that lighthouse is where the Southern and Indian Oceans meet at the furthest southwest point of Australia. So there you go. To the south is Antarctica and to the west is Africa.
Long swim.
Oh, there you go. But if you wanted to do the lighthouse tour on the grounds tour, on top of the top of the $7.50.
No. It's $21 if that includes both the lighthouse tour and the grounds.
Right.
Or it's $7.50 just for the grounds without doing the lighthouse.
Okay. All right. And in this weather,
it's very open and no cover.
That's right. And yeah, definitely the drive back is going to be interesting. Yeah, look, we drove through Margaret River, beautiful looking location, but you know, we're really not into wine drinking, so
plus it's very wet.
And it's wet everywhere.
Very green.
So we're probably not going to be showing too much at all because there's
here,
yeah.
Well, I don't drink, so I'm not into wine. You drink wine, but you're not into wine.
Really? No. Yeah. So
well, hopefully the weather clears up a bit around Busselton, so we can get out and show you the pier. We might spend a little bit of money and go down to the aquarium underneath the pier, so you go below the waterline. Have a look at that.
Although there is meant to be a chocolate factory around here somewhere.
Okay.
Don't know if we find that or not, but I don't know if I feel like even getting out just to do anything because it's just too wet. It just doesn't. I know.
I'm soaked.
Just doesn't make it very exciting when it's this kind of weather to go out exploring and looking and.
But that's the realities of travelling this country. It's just, you know, you either get stuck in a caravan like we have been, and you make the most of it, which we have been doing. It is good to get out and just to see the countryside again instead of the four walls of the caravan, but it's like that being in your home as well. If it's miserable day, you don't generally go out and about and explore the area.
That's right. Yeah.
But that's the realities of travelling. It's not sunshine and brilliant blue skies every day like some other people seem to show. But anyway.
All right. Yeah. Don't think this is going to be a very exciting episode, but anyway.
We never know, we might just have to string some pieces together and make it show bits and pieces around.
Yeah. Okay, we have a break in the rain for a second. So we've just come across a historic water wheel that supplied the water to the builders that were actually building the lighthouse. And it was built in 1895, so this is what's left of the water wheel. So you can see where the water even still goes now. Up along here, but then the actual water wheel will go over here. That's what's left of it. Oh, I don't want to walk out there too much, it's rather slippery. So there's the view that we've got. Better get back in before it rains again.
Hi everyone. Yes, the sun is out, and today we're down here on the Busselton Jetty to go take a train ride. So it's been a while, but we're out of the caravan at last. So have a look around. So the Busselton Pier or Jetty is 1.8?
1.7, well the train ride's 1.7.
Yeah,
sure.
Train ride's 1.7 k's out, 1.7 k's back.
Yeah.
You do have to book, so don't just rock up here and expect to get on the train. So make sure you book, or else you could get disappointed. So
we'll no close by parking either.
Yeah, the parking is pretty tight. There's nothing. The closest parking is 100 metres, and that's always full. So take your time, get here early, and not like us. And yeah, get here. So we'll go for a wander out on the train. We'll have a look around. We're not going to go down the underwater observatory today. We're going to come back down for another tour. the water's not the best anyway at the moment because of the rain. It's very murky, so figured we'll give it that a miss, and we'll leave for a couple of days. Hopefully it clears up and we'll come back. So in the meantime, let's have a look at what's like going out in the train and out to the end of the pier. Alright, so we got our seats, even though it's not a right carriage, because people don't tend to read the tickets and you're actually allocated a carriage, so we had to get another one, but we're waiting on the train. Yep. Just to give you an indication of how bad the weather's been, this is the weed build-up. You can see that? Yep. That's like... That seriously is probably about 4 foot deep weed right at the water's edge. That's how bad the weather's been. It's been really rough. The surf's been pounding, so you wouldn't be swimming on that beach, that's for sure. So if you're wondering where we've been, it's been a while. We've been in Busselton 6 weeks. Pretty well much it's rained 99% of the whole time. It's just been so bad to get out. Run away. So here we go. This is where you come up to, this is where you got your tickets from? Yeah. This is where you collect your tickets from, which is out on the pier a little bit.
Welcome to Busselton Jetty. We are sure you'll enjoy your train trip over the water.
We'll leave that off, but we're going to get commentary.
Where else?
Okay, here's something that we didn't know. If you book a return train ticket without the underwater observatory tour, you've only got 8 minutes or 5 minutes at the end of the pier, because then you've got to get straight back on the train to go back in again. It's not that clear spelt out, so if you come out in the train on a return ticket without doing the underwater observatory, you've only got 5 to 8 minutes maximum before you've got to get back on the train. So it looks like we'll be coming back out here for another day, which we are anyway, to do the underwater observatory. But the water's pretty murky, so I'm glad we're not doing it today. So here we are pulling into the stop now. We'll have a quick look around, then we'll jump back on the train and we'll head back. So, lesson learned.
Please head straight into the building.
So this is our ride. It's actually an electric train. It's fully solar powered from all the solar panels up on the roof, so yes, it's not a bad little train. Right here at the entrance to the underwater observatory. This here, and right back down there is the shore. So it's a long way out, but interesting. It's still only 9 metres deep at the end of the pier, so it's really shallow, this Geography Bay. So that's why the pier is so long. Anyway, you can't really see my eyes, I've just realised, because my hat's putting in a shadow. Anyway, we'll have a quick look around and we'll jump back on the train and head back to the shore. So we'll come for a quick walk up right to the end of the pier. Well, in the last section at least anyway.
Certainly a long way out.
Yeah.
Life-size mural on the way.
Oh yeah, you can't see it from here, but yeah, from here it's a life-size mural of some humpback whales, so not bad. The wind's not too bad today, so we'll have a quick look around. We're staying back towards that way. And tomorrow we'll be heading that way. So typical. The last day we're here is one of the best days we've had since we've been here, which is good. Gives everything a chance to dry out, so we can pack up today and be ready to be on the road tomorrow. All right, I can hear our train jingling and saying go and line up. So unfortunately, yes, lesson learnt. return trips without any of underwater observatories is basically trip out, enough time for them to turn the train around and rehook up, and then you got to get back on. So it's about 5 minutes, that's it. So otherwise you'll miss the train, and then it's a 1.7 or 1.6k walk back.
Yeah.
So we'll go and line up, and we'll come back out here on a better day. As you can see out here, the water is still pretty murky because of the rain and storm water entering the oceans. So it's going to be pretty hazy in the underwater observatory. Hopefully when we come back, it's had a few good days to settle down, and we'll get a better view. So we will come back and we will do the underwater tour. That's one of the things I wanted to do, have a look. And yeah, when we do, we'll show you that. It won't be in this video, but it'll be probably in the next one. Okay, time to go line up again. What do you reckon, Tracy? Was it worth the money to ride out?
I think
so what was it again?
It was $17 a head for the train ride.
Return, yeah.
I don't even know that we had 5 minutes just then.
Yeah. It's not spelt out at all on when you book that it's literally out and straight back. So just
a bit disappointed about
again,
that, because $17 a head is a lot of money for us. So for 10 minutes worth.
Yeah. Anyway, and the carriage is supposed to hold 6. Not when you're our size. Luckily it wasn't full today, so it's actually a Tuesday today, so it's and the school holidays are finished, so we're lucky. But anyway, that was one of the things I wanted to do, go for a ride out on the train. We'll hopefully get back to the underwater observatory.
Yeah.
It was good to get out of the caravan. That was the main thing today. It was just to go and stir crazy, because literally I don't think we've had 1 day or 2 days maybe with an hour or so without rain. It has pretty much been constant rain for the last 6 weeks, so it was good to get out. But anyway, that's why you haven't seen too many videos, because when it's raining it's no use going out, because it's cold and it's no good being wet. So
and we've been saving money to repair the caravan.
Yeah, we've still got a leak to fix. So we'll get there. We'll have the caravan looked at tomorrow to see if they can give us a quote, and on the way up to our next destination, once they work out what they think's where it's leaking, they'll give us a quote, and then we'll have to bring it back. Anyway, time to get going.
Just mind your own.
Here we are at the head of the Busselton Jetty. This is the parkland and all that. So a brewery across there, cafes. Busselton Jetty. So been a good day, sunny day at last.
Yeah, nice to get out.
We'll go and find. Whoop, don't.
Railway.
Good trip.
Oh Lord.
Watch the railways on the
Nearly
ground.
killed my ankle.
So anyway, we'll keep wandering. We might call that for the day. You think? Head back. Okay, we'll head back. All right, guys. Onwards we go. Old born and bred in Busselton brewery there, cafes. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Chris. Today we're going to do, it's a new thing for me and Tracy. We haven't tried these before, been seeing them on the internet and YouTube shorts, so we're going to make smashed burgers. So this is going to be my version of them anyway. So we've got some roasted garlic cracked pepper burgers, patties, some onions, some tomato, cheese, bacon and some wraps. So first of all we're going to start and we're going to fry off some onions and some bacon to get that ready, then we'll come back. So I'll get that underway and we'll come back once we've done some bacon and some onions. Alright, so we got our onion frying and added some bacon there with it. It's just some streaky bacon. Still got a few more rashers to go. We'll get that cooked up, we'll get that off, then we'll start on the main part of the meal. And just like that, we're back. So we've got our onion and our bacon cooked. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take your burger patty, put that on a wrap. This is a wrap we're using because it suits our pan, and we're going to smash that down to suit the wrap, using your fingers of course, or if you've got a meat press or even a barbie mate would be okay, but I think the meat would stick to it, so I'm using my fingers. So you want to try and make it as even as you can. Alright, got it off. You don't want to go all the way to the edges because you need some fold out. So get yourself a bit of towel. Turn our stove top back on. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cook that meat side down. So I'll let that heat up for a little bit, and once that's ready to go on, we'll come back. Okay, I relented. I actually got my burger press out, so squash them down. I've got two prepared. The stove's hot, so we're going to take one. We're going to put it flat side down, meat side down.
To put up with them.
We're going to cook that till the meat is done, then we're going to flip him over and brown the back of it off. So we'll come back when that part's ready to go. Yep. Alright, so it's only been a couple of minutes because you're pressing the burger meat really thin. You see it's starting to get colour on the wrap. So now I'm going to just very quickly dip them over. So turn it down. Right. So we've got pieces of bacon. A little bit of tomato.
Onion.
Yeah, and onion.
You'll think in the next step, won't you?
Yeah. Some tomato. Some cheese. What sauce would you like?
Barbecue.
I want one. Barbecue. Barbecue. This is a pretty quick meal. The hardest part is this bit. Folding it. Folding.
You might have to fold it when we're eating it.
Oh, they should stay together. That didn't work. That one didn't work.
Well, it's fallen in half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we'll keep going for the others.
Yep.
Alright, second attempt.
Oh, sorry.
The first one's not too bad. It's folded. It's alright.
I need 3 inch. That's better.
Better?
That's better, right?
Move from there to the plate.
Yeah. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
So, okay. That's what she looks like. All done. Cheese, burger, bacon, onion, tomato, cheese, barbecue sauce, smashed burgers. We'll give Tracy a taste test now. The first one, this one will be hot. Tracy's will be nice and cool, so we'll pass the baton. Okay.
Alright, it's still a bit hot.
Okay.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay. So, smashed burgers.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy. See you next time. Don't forget AussieEncounters.com. Go to recipes, scroll down till you find this one, and all the details will be in that. See you on the next one.
There you go.